खाते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं।
बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम।
राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्।
राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम।
राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी।
याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी।
कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी।
कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्।
राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम।
राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं।
तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम।
राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्।
राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम।
राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं।
बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम।
राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। केशवं
जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं।
वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी।
याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी।
कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी।
कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं।
तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं।
वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं।
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
1 2 1 1 2 1. Checking the sound.
कौन
1 2
कहते
1.
हैं भगवान खाते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं।
वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
So, let us all stand on the arrival of the
तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। बाहर से तो खामोश रहे हो, बाहर से तो खामोश रहे हो। भीतर बाहर से तो खामोश रहे तो बाहर से तो खामोश रहे तो भीतर भीतर रोए रे हे भीतर भीतर रोए तेरा दर्द न जाने को कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी तेरी थी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी तेरी थी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे विधि ने तेरी कहानी
Thank you very much. You can take your seats now.
तेरा दर्द न जाने तेरा दर्द न जाने चुप के रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल के छाले रे
We go on.
चुप के
Go ahead and stop.
रखना
What's that? I have my candle. No?
के छाले
Yeah, yeah.
ये पत्थर का
All right.
देश
Okay,
है
okay. No problem.
कोई न
All right.
तेरा हो तेरा
कर
दर्द न
जाने को
पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई पिंजरे के पंछी रे
sit around everyone. त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सिका त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि कर्पूरगौरं. So audience, you were a wonderful audience for the last 3 days, so you can continue. Let us all with this mantra. Karpurgauram Karunavataram संसार सारम सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भोलो राम जय जय राम 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 भोलो राम जन्म सफल हो गाले भंदे मन में राम बसाली मन में राम बसाली बोलो भोलो राम जय जय राम भोलो राम जय जय राम भोलो राम अजराम भोलो राम जय जय राम भोलो राम So the driver of TEF 3721, you are kindly asked to remove your vehicle. TEF 3721, thank you very much. Agree panel van. Bolo Ram Jai Jai Ram Bolo Ram Ajaram Bolo Ram Ajaram Bolo Ram Janam Safal होगा ले बंदे मन में राम बसाली मन में राम बसाली भूलो राम जय जय राम भूलो राम जय जय राम भूलो राम अजराम भूलो राम जय जय राम भूलो राम राम नाम के मोती को सरसों की माल बना ले भूलो राम जय जय राम भूलो राम नाम के मोती को सरसों की माल बना ले सरस सुहावन अति मन भावन राम से प्रीत लगा ले मन में राम बसाले भूलो राम जय जय राम भूलो राम जय जय राम भूलो राम जय जय राम भूलो राम पिता तू ही, पिता तू ही, माता तू ही, भाई सका सुजान, मालिक स्वामी तू ही। पिता तू ही, पिता तू ही, माता तू ही, भाई सका सुजान, मालिक स्वामी तू ही। जिनके हृदय श्री राम बसे, जिन और को नाम लियो न लियो, जिनके हृदय श्री राम। जिनके हृदय श्री राम बसे, तिन और को नाम लियो न लियो, जिनके हृदय श्री राम। कोई मांगे कंचन सीका, या कोई मांग रहा प्रभु से माया। कोई मांगे कंचन सीका, या कोई मांग रहा प्रभु से माया। कोई पुण्य करे, कोई दान करे, कोई काशी जाकी दान धरे। माता पिता की सेवा की, माता पिता की सेवा की, और को दान कहियो कहियो, जिनके हृदय श्री राम। जिनके हृदय श्री राम बसे, तिन और को नाम लियो न लियो, जिनके हृदय श्री राम। कोई घर में बैठा नमन करे, कोई हरि मंदिर में भजन करे। कोई घर में बैठा नमन करे, कोई हरि मंदिर में भजन करे। कोई गंगा जमुना स्नान करे, कोई काशी जाकी दान धरे। कन्या धन को दान दियो, कन्या धन को दान दियो, और को दान कहियो कहियो, जिनके हृदय श्री राम। जिनके हृदय श्री राम बसे, तिन और को नाम लियो न लियो, जिनके हृदय श्री राम। जिनके हृदय पिता तू ही, पिता तू ही, माता तू ही, भाई सका सुजान, मालिक स्वामी तू ही। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। होठों से झूलो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो, होठों से झूलो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो, बन जाओ मीत मेरी प्रीत अमर कर दो, होठों से झूलो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो। ना उम्र की सीमा हो, ना जन्म का हो बंधन, जब प्यार करे कोई तो केवल मन नई रीत चला कर तुम ये रीत अमर कर दो, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे। Let us all stand, please. केशव माधव जय देवा मधुसूदना, केशव माधव जय देवा मधुसूदना, केशव माधव। So you may all sit, take your seats please. जय जय देवा मधुसूदना, नेत्र कमल जल अतीव मनोहर, नेत्र कमल जल अतीव मनोहर, अंतर्यामी प्रभु परमेश्वर, अंतर्यामी प्रभु परमेश्वर, माया मानुष विष लीलाधर, माया मानुष विष लीलाधर, माया मानुष विष लीलाधर, जयधिवा मधुसूदना जयधिवा मधुसूदना केशव माधवा जयधिवा मधुसूदना केशव माधवा जयधिवा मधुसूदना केशव माधवा जयधिवा मधुसूदना. नेत्र कमल धल अतीव मनोहर अंतर्यामी प्रभु परमेश्वर. Mic hear this now. Chorless. Can you see? You go on this switch now. We deep. Don't take off the arm. You want it now? We don't know.
Testing 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, while we await the arrival of the Pandit, our Guruji, I will just have some opening remarks. So members of the bereaved family, namely Diane, Ashley, Anika, as well as Annie's brothers and sisters, respectable elders, family and friends, Namaste, Jai Sitaram, Assalamu alaikum and good morning. This morning is indeed a sad morning. It's a difficult morning. Our community is filled with an ocean of grief and sadness because the community has lost a great soul whom we know as Dani Ramdial, also called Jankie. So today, as we gather here, we are here to celebrate his life. We are here to honor him. We are here to celebrate the legacy that he has left. Dani was a well-respected, well-admired individual. He was a loving son, a loyal and dependable brother, a kind-hearted friend, a cherished and hard-working husband, and he gets the title of Father Extraordinaire. When it comes to his role as a father, he did not take that lightly. He would have ensured that he provided all the necessary needs in the lives of his children so that they can live comfortably. And as I said earlier, we are filled with an ocean of sadness. But as practicing Hindus, we have to reach that level of consciousness where Bhagwan Krishna says, according to the Bhagavad Gita, that success and failure should be treated in the same way. Birth and death should also be treated in the same way. But as human beings, we have not reached that level of consciousness. But what we can do, we can attempt each day to get closer to Bhagwan and understand that birth and death should be treated and should be celebrated in the same way. While we await the arrival of Pandit, I know later down in the program we have some persons carded to express their sentiments. But in the interim, we will have some bhajan singing. And if any individual who is seated here would like to share their sentiments or bring a word of prayer that can add solace and comfort to the family, if you can just let me know and I will give you an opportunity to do so. But getting back to life, you know, I want to take a few lines from our Christian brothers and sisters. It is said, one of the hymns that they sing, "This world is not my home. I'm just a passing through. If heaven is not my home, then Lord, what will I do?" So that is something we need to remember and we need to recollect on. that we are all temporary being in a temporary world. Eventually, this world will eventually be absolved or dissolved, and we will all reconnect with our Creator. There is also another great saying by a legendary singer, Frank Sinatra. Those who came back from my era, it is said that Danny would have lived his life the way he wanted to. He did it his way. And each of us has been given an opportunity to live our life our way. Of course, the choices that we make will determine our future endeavors. So we have to choose wisely. It is said in the Bhagavad Gita, and I keep referring to the Bhagavad Gita because of all the epic texts that Hinduism prescribe, the Bhagavad Gita is the ultimate text that we are required to practice and follow in order to ensure that our life on earth here is one that is filled with peace and harmony. So in the interim, while I collect my thoughts, I just want to say, from where I'm sitting and where I've been for the last 3 nights, I feel I'm a proud member of this Barakpur community. The camaraderie and the togetherness that I've seen over the last 3 nights was overwhelming. The support extended to the Ramdial family, even to the Ramnarayan family. We thank you for that support. And we know that you will continue to support this family as they try to deal with this very difficult loss that they are currently dealing with. So Fabe, if you can do a bhajan.
One, two. नाम मरुरा शुभ मंगलकारी अलक निरंजन त्रिशूलधारी अलक निरंजन त्रिशूलधारी दया करो दया करो दया करो भोला बंधारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी कृपा करो शिव हे त्रिपुरारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी कृपा करो शिव हे त्रिपुरारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी नाम मरुर शुभ मंगलकारी अलक निरंजन त्रिशूलधारी अलक निरंजन त्रिशूलधारी दया करो दया करो दया करो भोला बंधारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी कृपा करो शिव हे त्रिपुरारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी नामं हरूरा शुभ मंगलकारी अलका निरंजन त्रिशूलधारी अलका निरंजन त्रिशूलधारी दया करो रक्षा करो भोला बंधारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी कृपा करो शिव हे त्रिपुरारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी.
Thank you, Faith. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So I will invite our brother Videsh. He's a community leader. He's a stalwart. He's always here supporting the community and supporting the family. So I invite Videsh to share his sentiments and to say a word of prayer for this family.
Namaste, Sitaram. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Indeed, what I can say is that judging by the kind of people here and the amount of people, could tell you how good this blessed soul was. As I said previous nights, that, families are breaking up for little and nothing, sometimes for 1 foot of land. But Danny wanted to prove himself to his beautiful, beloved wife and children, to leave this treasure for him, earned by his hard work from the Canadian seasonal program and into the fields, supported by his very dedicated wife. I want to assure the children that the sentiments and the platform that he had laid, that you all will supersede him to be even stronger and more successful. Most of you all know this bhajan, and you all can join, that the life he lived reflected in the entire community. Nadiya na piye kabi apna jal, briksha na khaye kabi apna pal. Try not to live your life for yourself alone. Take a page from Danny's life. नदिया न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने पल. नदिया न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल. अपने तन का मन का धन का दूजों को दे जो ढान है, वो सच्चाई इंसान करे इस धरती क्या भगवान. नदिया न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल. घर से जिसका अंग जले और दुनिया को मेत से वासरे, दीपक से उस क्या जीवन है हो, दूजों को अपना प्रकाश दे, दूजों को अपना प्रकाश दे. धर्म है जिसका भगवत गीता धर्म है जिसका भगवत गीता, सेवा है वेद पुराण है, वो सच्चा इंसान करे इस धरती क्या भगवान है. नदिया न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल. चाहे कोई धुरगान करे और चाहे कोई निंदा को में, चाहे कोई धुरगान करे और चाहे कोई निंदा को में. फूलों से कोई सकृतान करे या खाते चबो जाए कोई, खाते चबो जाए कोई. मानवे और अपमान ही दोनों मानवे और अपमान ही दोनों जिसके लिए समान है, वो सच्चा इंसान करे इस धरती क्या भगवान है. नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने पल. Thank you, and may his beautiful soul rest in peace.
Thank you, Brother Videsh. Videsh, Pandit want the mic. I don't know if Pandit wants the mic.
Master of all Christians, Om Apavitra Sarvavastana Piva Yashmari Pundari Kakshang Sabhya Abhyantara Shuchi. Om Ya Prithvi Bharavaranaya Divijay Sang Prarthitasyan Maya Sangyata Prithvi Chale Ravikule Maya Manusya Veya Nisyakrang Hatarakshasa Punaragad Brahma Swamadhyang Siram Kirsing Papa Harang Vidhaya Jagatan Kang Janaki Shang Bhaji. Put the flowers right there, man. All they put there now, right there. Take with that finger. All the touch hand. Touch hand and everything. Put feminine. Put good chandan, you know, by the ears. Next. Alright, put that right there. Om Yaidang Motak Jalnya Gandhak Satang Mayadi and Teta Opatishtam. Huh? Oh, that what they say? Well, okay. Yeah, put the attention. Om Gandhak Satang Yaidang Motak Jalnya Dai Gandhak Satang Mayadi and Teta Opatishtam. Om Yaidang Motak Jalnya Dai Gandhak Satang Mayadi and Teta Opatishtam. Well, Malawi now. Huh?
Yeah, I just want done on this like
Yaidang Motak Jalnya Dai Pushmala Mayadi and Teta Opatishtam. That is it?
yeah.
RT. Hmm? Which group? Right. All you follow with him. No man, that's something else. Om Yam Dware Mahagore and Zena Tamasovre bow by the foot. Yang Idang Motak Jalnya Dai. Jalan Jale Mayadiante Yaidang Motak Jalnya Dai. Dipo Yang Mayadiante Tawapatishtam. Amok Gotra Muk Prete Tanim. Dipo Yang Mayadiante Tawapatishtam. Om Yaidang Motak Jalnya Dai Dipo Yang Mayadi and Teta Opatishtam Amogotra Mukprete Tanim Dipo Yang Mayadi and Teta Opatishtam. This is the last, I think. This is the last. Dipo Yang Mayadi and Teta Opatishtam. Om Yaidang Motak Jalnya Dai Dipo Yang Mayadi and Teta Opatishtam Amugotramu prete tanim Dipo yang maya dayante savapatishtam. That is it? You may take your seat now. Touch hand. Touch in the right hand. Right, now you're okay. Say Hari Om Tat Sat 3 times. In Om Tat Sat the entire creation comes. There is nothing outside of that. Om Tat Sat 3 words. This is what Brahma says at the time of creation. From Om, you get the Vedas. From Tat, you get Brahman. And Sat, Yagya. The Brahman are the knower of the Vedas and the performer of the Yagyas. And the priest. Om Vishnu Nama Paramatmane Sri Puran Purushottamaya Sri Parameshwara Agyan Adya Brahmano Dvitiya Prardhe Sri Shvedbhara Kalmanusha Vishanti Tamim Kal Yuge Pratham Charane Jambu Dipe Sanarvarsai Kadeshem Idang Srim Ashar Masem Krishna Pakshem Amuk Ekadasyang Yoga Ekadasyang Tithau Shanivasarem Jeshtha Nachatre. Take your name in your mind, his name, you know your name? It's not Daniel, Daniel is his name.
Jankie.
Take his name in your mind, Amuknam Jankie Namas Yajmanasyan Kalyan Pindadanang Kalyan Karmang Mahankarishe. Right? Hold it area for him.
Take off one.
One with the lead.
Leave on and help him find your right hand.
Your right hand. Okay, the balance will use long day. Huh?
When you're ready, they will sing bhajan and
Take flowers. Bereaved families, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, our good friend Mr. Nizam, children, we are here to join in prayer for the welfare of the departed soul, and that is all that is left in our power to do. No one can go with him. Today is 15 days. 15 days ago was a happy and joyous time, and marriage of the beautiful daughter, which he gave away in charity to the bridegroom. And today, 15 days after, look the destiny. Today is something else. But this is everyday happening. Once there is birth, there is death. And once there is death, which means birth follows. In English, you call it reincarnation. In Hindi you call it avagaman. Ava is to come, gaman is to go. The same soul is coming and going in the rounds of birth and death according to karma or deeds of the individual. In English you call it reincarnation, and there are millions of proof of reincarnation. A child born and he born blind. When he did that sin, not now, he born blind. That is the deeds of the previous birth. He born and he born dumb, he have mouth but he cannot speak, but he could eat, cannot talk. The 8th part of the body is twisted in different angle. When that sin was done, it was done in the previous birth. And that soul reap the fruit and the benefit right now, in this present birth. And the deeds done now shall be reaped in many future births. That is reincarnation. And there are millions of proof like that. It is said by the great masters and philosophers in a ghazal. I don't have time to sing ghazal. Anyhow, I'll just give you the idea. यहाँ बड़े बड़े महाराजा हुए, बलवान हुए, बेदवान हुए, पर मौत के पंजे से केवल कोई रचना में आके बचा न रहा. That's the chorus, which says in this world existed Maharaj, great king, great emperor, great prime minister, great president. That's all of them. Let's have no respect for the prime minister or the president or the king or the queen. Maharaj Balwan. There was men with 10,000 elephant power in one hand, not horsepower, elephant power. Death swallow him with all his power. You have no respect for your power. Balwan hu bidwan. Ocean of education existed among men and women. The 26 alphabetical letters degree behind their name. Death swallowed them with all their degrees, he or she. In English, he has 26 alphabetical letters. In Hindi, he has 62 times and a half more. 60 alphabetical letters. विद्वान हुए बलवान हुए पर मौत के पंजा से केवल कोई रस्सा में आके बचाना है. Once you're born, you have to die. You cannot escape death. The only time you escape death is when that soul realizes God and become one with Him. Then there is no more return and there is no more revolt. Then you can say, R.I.P., rest in peace. Then there is no peace before that. Again, the verse says, अकेला जन्म ले आया मिला यहाँ सही करो साथी न तू मेरा न मैं तेरा अकेला सबको जाना है. Who going with him today? None. He came alone. He meets friends and relations here, and that relation that was made here is broken right here, and he is traveling alone. The soul is traveling alone. And at the end, no you belong to me, no I belong to you. Every soul shall travel alone hereafter. And whatever that soul is fit for shall go and take birth in that form. You could get the body of a beast or animal, but not human birth, you know. As the Ramayana says, which you hear every day. You hear it a million times. बड़े भाग्य मानुष तन पावा सुर दुर्लभ सज ग्रंथन गावा साधन धाम मोक्ष कर द्वारा पाइन जहि परलोक समारा. After the greatest blessing, the Ramayana says, the greatest fortune from God is soul with a human body. Among all the millions and millions of species of bodies that the soul attains, animal, beast, reptile, crocodile, snake, all the animals and beasts, the human body is the most supreme, most precious, and the most rarest. Bari bhag manushan power. So does our love. Why is the human body so precious? Because the devatas, the divine, the celestial being crave to get it, and they cannot get it. And we have it, and we live in worse than beast, live in worse than animal. No humanity at all, no mercy, no truth, no sincerity, no spirituality, no godliness. Living worse than the beast and the animals. And the divine has grieved to have it, and they don't get it. So the loves are granted. All the scripture have praised the human birth. So the loves are granted. Why? Because the human birth is the entrance to freedom to God. Not in the animal kingdom. You cannot get mukti or emancipation or salvation in the animal beastly kingdom, only in the human birth, only in the human body. So the scripture said, don't waste the human birth, the precious birth, put it into good use. Become a divine human. Become a human, a divine human, and become one with God. The soul came from Him, and to Him shall the soul return back through our own deeds and action. Before I do the final bhajan, Videsh informed me have a group, they will do 2 bhajan. Eh?
They have a small program. Small program.
Well, you do it now. I go do the last bhajan, closing prayer.
They now introduce the chairperson. So,
Thank you, Panditji. Sitaram Panditji.
Charan.
You know, Pandit would have made a lot of references there, but I want to share a little experience that I had this morning. So upon arrival here at this house, I arrived around 7:45. There was some ominous clouds looming in the sky. The sky was grey and it was very overcast. But upon hearing the bhajan approaching the home, if you were here, you would have noticed how the environment changed. There was a drizzle of rain, and after the rain, which we consider as blessing because it was not a thunderstorm, it was a drizzle of rain. And when the rain finished, soon after we saw rays of sunshine peeping through the sky. Did you all notice that? I'm sure you did. And that can only conclude that Bhagwan Krishna is ready to welcome the soul of this departed individual here. Given that, we have a small program for you, for those of you who would have received the program. Well, Pandit would have conducted the main part of this morning's rituals, which is the Ant Yishti Sanskar, the final rites of an individual. We have some respectable elders in our midst, so I will be inviting 1 or 2 of them to speak, and then there are some persons carded to speak. So if you know that you are carded in the program, please be ready when you are called upon. So one of the many respectable elders in our community who lives a stone throw away is none other than our Honorable Mr. Nizam Baksh. So if he can, I would like to invite him to share his sentiments with us and bring a word of comfort to the family.
Let me firstly, on behalf of my family, again, give my condolences to the bereaved family here. In a cohesion like this, it's difficult especially when you have a close relationship with the family. What do you say? How do you say it? But you know, we have a little close community, and I say close community because we live very good. We live as family among this group of people in this community here, and we keep an eye out for every one of us. You know, and this is kind of thing. You know, there were instances when, you know, we all have our cameras and so on. When we see anything suspicious, we will call one another quickly and alert everybody in this little grouping here. And we have a lookout for any situation. Now, this is how we should be living in our communities and so. Now, the Pandit Ji here, who is a close friend of mine for many years, in our youthful days and so, and when death is something that no one could predict when it will happen, so that we have to continue to live our lives as if this will come across any time. And it's a good thing that God didn't tell us, you know, we're here for so many days or so many years, or else we fret from birth to death. And this is something, you know, we have to take advantage of while we have life to do the good things, live good with our neighbors, live good with our families, live good in our communities and so, and do whatever good you can do, so that these good deeds that you do will decide which way you go. And I say which way you go because, you know, if I am to ask this question, you know, as a school teacher, all who want to go to heaven, everybody will raise their hand here. I'm sure about that. But it's only here on this life we have the opportunity to do the good deeds and actions that will take us there. And on the day of judgment, we'll be able to reach there. Please God. I know only, as the Pandit said, only a few weeks ago, we had this very happy moments across there. I mean, prior to that, in the preparation, if you did the extent of work that they do in the preparation for that wedding situation, yeah, it was amazing. And, you know, when I talked to the brothers who came and chat, and he was so pleased to see that everything was working according to his plans and so. And finally, the wedding came across, and you know, it was a very memorable occasion as well then. And this is something that memory will remain forever with all of us who witnessed that occasion. And today, just a few, I got to say, just a few days after that, look what is happening to us. So that, you know, this is, the brother lived a very good life. We are certain about that. He lived a very good life with all his relatives, all members of the community, and he's one who used to go abroad and work and come back again. And I'm sure that his name across there is good as well because of the frequency in which he had been called back to do his work across there. So that this is something, I'm just reflecting on it, as we must pay attention that the lives we live in our community, with our family and everybody as well. Let us be good. Whatever differences you have with people, try to make it up. Correct it and so that, you know, we never know when our time will go, and we must go when everybody is pleased with us. Please God. You know, as I'm speaking here to, you know, I want to assure the family that, you know, we'll continue whatever support we can give as members of the community. We'll continue to do this. And I want to just make to remind ourselves, all of us who are here, that our time, our day will come when we'll have to leave this earth. So let us do the things, let us prepare ourselves that we will do the right things, that we will gain heaven. You know, and as I said, the first thing has to do with your relationship with your family and friends and neighbors around you. So I could understand the situation with the couple, the daughter and the son-in-law. I mean, they just recently got married and come across with this shocking news here. May God grant them the ability and the strength courage to recover that and get over that, inshallah. May God bless us all and keep us united. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Baksh. Some inspiring and supporting word from our Honorable Elder. And coming out of it, we can say that life should be cherished and we should appreciate our loved ones. You know, in this life, no one is perfect. Mistakes are made, but you know what would be interesting is if we can learn from our mistakes and do not let those mistakes define the future. Use the mistakes that are made to learn a lesson and to change the future and to have more harmonious outcome. And I hope that what I'm saying, it can be interpreted in the way it is meant to be interpreted. Mistakes are to be made, learn from it, and change the future outcome. So following with the program, we have the eulogy, and I want to invite one of Danny's niece, by the name of Nira, to come and share with us some fun facts, some interesting experiences that she would have shared with Danny and what other members would have shared. And while she makes her way, I want to commend Mr. Nizam Baksh. You know, they said with age come wisdom, and I know with a lot of gray hair come wisdom, and Mr. Baksh, the gray hair takes you well. Yes. Okay, so together with Nira will be Michelle Siraj, and she will be accompanying her as they present us the eulogy this morning. So you are going first?
Namaste, Sitaram, Assalamu alaikum, good morning. Today we gather with heavy hearts, yet with immense gratitude, to celebrate and honor the remarkable life of Jankie Ramdial, known lovingly to all of us as Danny. Danny was a pillar of strength, a selfless soul, and a devoted family man whose quiet dedication to the people and community he loved left an undeniable mark on our lives. From his earliest days, Danny knew the value of honest work and devotion. His primary school education was both at Lengwa Presbyterian School and Kanhai Presbyterian School. He was always the first to wake up and the first to arrive in school. As a boy, he worked alongside his parents in the cane and rice fields, and they also reared cows and sheep. The family had a bison named Thomas, who in true Danny fashion trusted only him. We, his nieces and nephews, fondly remember during crop time seeing him drive by in the farmer and waving at him in excitement. That iconic image of Danny driving the tractor and working in the cane fields captured his vibrant spirit and lifelong dedication to hard work. At just 14 years old, Danny learned the trade of welding and fabrication under the mentorship of the late Faizul Hanif. He later mastered straightening and painting and spent over 30 years as a seasonal farm worker in Canada. Danny didn't need grand wealth to show love. He poured his sweat and tears into ensuring his family was always cared for, proving time and time again that a father's devotion knows no borders. Danny's deepest joys, however, always resided at home. His heart expanded from the young brother who bought back trinkets and clothes for his baby sister Anne-Marie to the devoted husband who fell in love with his beautiful wife Diane, married October 1991. Danny and Diane built a home anchored in warmth, laughter, and unbreakable unity. Danny put his wife Diane and their daughters Ashley and Anika above all else. He was a kind husband, a devoted father, and deeply affectionate soul who extended his love to every part of the household, including the family dog Turbo, whom he affectionately referred to as my father because he would jump on him and give him warm hugs. Danny loved the simple, cherished moments of life, spontaneous drives down to GP Road or taking the family out to dinner whenever he felt something. Though his formal education ended at the primary level, Danny understood the transformative power of learning. He sacrificed tirelessly for his daughters, Ashley and Anika, to give them a roof over their heads and an education that he never had. Because of his unwavering support, both his daughters blossomed into honor roll students pursuing tertiary education, a legacy of pride for him. As fiercely protective as Danny was of his daughters, entering the family wasn't something just anyone could do easily. When his son Avinash first came around, Danny stood firm like any protective father would, giving him the look and the classic side eye to let him know his girls were priceless. But after Avinash charmed him, Danny playfully nicknamed him Dum Dum, and it's because both of them played drums. Over time, Danny opened up his home and his heart to Avinash, forming a bond so strong that Avinash became the only man that Danny actually trusted to transport and take care of both Ashley and Anika. So here is where I'm going to pass the mic on to Nira to finish the rest of this tribute.
As his daughter Anika beautifully remembered, he was the pillar that kept the family standing strong. He molded his daughters to be courageous, kind-hearted, strong, and respectful. They will miss hearing his familiar voice asking for his wallet, or saying, "Anix, love Nix, bring something cold to drink. Put ice, but not plenty." Uncle Danny's love did not stop at this doorstep. It overflowed into his community. He was an active, faithful member of the Sumani Trace Shiva Mandir. Uncle Danny lived his Hindu faith not just through prayer, but through action. He understood that true devotion to God lies in seva, selfless service to man. Whether offering a helpful hand to a neighbor or supporting the mandir, Uncle Danny gave from the heart without expecting anything in return. He was a man of deep trust, quiet integrity, and genuine warmth. To know Uncle Danny was to know a reliable friend, a humble servant of God, and a loving protector of his family. Though Uncle Danny leaves behind an ache in our hearts and a void that can never truly be filled, we take comfort in knowing that his journey on this earth was lived with nobility, sacrifice, and deep love. He has completed his duty as a father, husband, brother, uncle, and devotee. Go on now, Uncle Danny, rest in peace in the heavenly abode, wrapped safely in the arms of Sri Krishna. Give your family the courage and strength to carry on your legacy, to walk the path you paved with such pride, and to honor your memory each day. You will be loved and remembered forever. And I have an additional bit that I will read on behalf of Ashley, and then my brother, who is Uncle Danny's nephew, Lenica. And these are Ashley's words. It gives me great honor to speak about a well-respected and distinguished gentleman. Dad, you have been our provider since birth. We have been through thick and thin together as a family. I have learned many lessons from you and the right way certain situations should be handled. On August 22nd, 2022, I made a life-changing decision to temporarily move to another country in search of a job to complete my tertiary level education. Being away, I learned a lot of life lessons. I felt in my heart what it was to leave a family, persons that you love in order to have a better standard of life. That day, I understood well what it meant to make sacrifices for not just you, the individual, but a family withstanding whatever hurdles, and had been doing this for many, many years by leaving us to go unforeseen circumstances that came along the way. As you all would know, my dad had been doing this for many, many years by leaving us to go to Canada in his farm work program. That showed his determination and strength he had to get through each day, be it sun or rain, to provide for his family, ensuring we had everything. You were a fun, kind-hearted dad, stern at times, but for the good reasons. Thanks for giving me the wedding of my dreams. You went above and beyond for me, Dad. Early mornings and very late nights. I know it was stressful lots of work, be it rain or sun, but you made me a happy bride and daughter. I wish I had more time with you. I had a lot of plans for our vacation, but you left us too soon. Dad, we love you. Thanks for everything. And I just spare me 1 minute to. And this is from Lineker. Uncle Danny was the rock you could never crack, a pillar of strength, unbreakable, dependable, hardworking, and most of all, loving. After all, one of his passwords at home was, "I love my wife," all in capital letters. Uncle Danny kept our family together. To me, he was a fun uncle. As kids, we always looked forward to an invitation for Diwali celebrations and birthday parties. He wasn't just a good event coordinator, but also an outstanding cook. My favorite dish from him was his extra large, extra hot pepper roti he made with Uncle Parry for events we had throughout the years. I can go on with many fun stories from him, like getting us a pet parrot he rescued from the cane fields many, many years ago, to his funny jokes he told at family gatherings. Uncle Danny, we will miss you, but your happy memories will stay with us forever.
Thank you for sharing those wonderful memories of our dear, beloved Danny. Next in our program, we have 3 members. So Danny's youngest brother, Tony, he wants to express his thoughts, so welcome.
Excuse me if I get a little emotion.
That's okay.
Right.
Now is the time to do that.
I was just juxtaposed with how we grew up and work and thing. I will go back to 1982 when our father got sick. He was the main income earner. Danny didn't have a license. He took the tractor and pulled cane to keep us going. Then when I got licensed sometime in, relax. Like 1985, then I started driving tractor. And he showed me how to reverse trailer and how to drive tractor. And when we load in cane and thing, he would pick up big panjas, he used to say. And my side used to finish quick because he helping me. And then we worked like that in Sukan Chase until we went Rock Road and cut forest land and plant. And over there we used to go late in the evening to load. And sometimes we coming back all 9, 10 o'clock in the night with load. So Danny was always a man who take up the mantle, you know? And he did this year with these lovely people sitting there. My sister-in-law and my 2 nieces. So this is the Danny I want to remember. So we should remember the good things, the fun time we had, and everything. So to my sister-in-law and my 2 nieces, let us remember the good things, and he wouldn't want us to cry and worry and all that. All right? So this is my contribution.
Thank you, Tony. So next on the program, we have tributes carried for by 3 members. They are all like brothers to Danny. I will just say the 3 names so that they can get themselves ready. And following that, we'll have an open floor. Now for the open floor session, yes, we welcome your sentiments and your contribution, but we would appreciate very much if you can keep your contribution as short as possible. So the 3 persons carried to give tribute to Danny are Mr. Prakash Ragbir, followed by Mr. Russell Ramlagan. They are both cousins of Danny. And then, of course, Terence Victor. Terence Victor is an in-law, just like Danny, to the Ramnarayan family. But they too are like brothers. So if Mr. Prakash Ragbir can step forward, if he's in the audience. Oh, he's behind me. Oh, Prakash is you, boy.
Good morning, everyone. Namaste, Sitaram, and Assalamu alaikum. It is a difficult time to speak or to say things, but I'm going to do my best, just like Tony. Danny was like brother to us. We all grew up together, not too far from here. Danny was in Suk and Trace, I was down at number 2. And we all spent a lot of time together at each other's home, hanging out, doing crazy stuff. And I just want to share one fond memory that I have with Danny. And someone said he learned trade. When Danny was learning trade by Faisal, on a Friday or on a Saturday, Danny would get paid. And I remember vividly that Danny would take his bicycle and ride down by us, pick me up and said, you know what, let's go for a sea drink. Not a sweet drink, but a sea drink. And let's go by Harrow. And we would go down in his bicycle and we would sit and we would drink that soft drink. And we would talk. And he would do that from time and time again. Another thing that he had that I'd always like to remember him by is there's 2 phrases that Danny always said. Whenever we had any function and things were stopped, Danny would say, don't worry, I will come. And the other thing that he would say is, ain't I there? And when Danny reaches, you wouldn't believe it, but everything gets done. He had this way about him that he would just take control and things would simply just happen. And many of you will remember that because I spoke to Shane sometime this week, and Shane said he would just pick up the phone and say, Danny, I need some help. And lo and behold, Danny would be in the temple to help Shane. That is the individual that I'm about to just read a few lines for you guys. Today with heavy hearts, today we gather with heavy heart to celebrate the life of a man who touched so many lives through his kindness, humility, and unwavering love for his family. Danny lived a simple life, never seeking recognition or praise. He found joy in the little things and believed that the greatest measure of a person's life was not in material possession, but in the love he shared and the lives he touched. Danny was always willing to lend a helping hand, expecting nothing in return. Whether family, friend, or neighbor, anyone who needed assistance could depend on him. His generosity came naturally because serving others was simply who he was. Danny shared a very close and special relationship with our family. Whenever there was a family function or gathering, he was always the first to arrive. His early arrival was more than just simply punctuality. It reflected how much family meant to him. He wanted to be present, to assist with the preparation, to share in the occasion, and to support his loved ones in whatever he could do. Family was the foundations of Danny's life. He understood that providing those he loved often required great sacrifice. For many years, he made the difficult decision to leave Diane, Ashley, and Priya behind and travel to Canada for 6 months of each year to work. This separation was never easy, but he endured the loneliness and hardship because he wanted to give his family a better life. His sacrifices spoke louder than words, reflecting the immeasurable depth of his love, dedication, and unwavering commitment to his family. Every sacrifice he made was driven by his desire to provide his children with opportunities. His greatest reward came in seeing Ashley and Priya excel in their studies and grow into accomplished young women. Their achievements filled him with immense pride and stood as a testament to the countless sacrifices he willingly made out of love. To his family, he was more than a provider. He was a pillar of strength. He offered guidance during difficult times, encouragement when hope seemed distant, and reassurance that together they can overcome any challenge. His quiet determination and resilience inspired everyone around him. Just a few more lines, please. One thing that always stood out was the sight of Danny, Diane, Ashley, and Priya together. Wherever they were together. A family united by love, laughter, and an unbreakable bond. His love extended beyond his immediate family into the wider community. He believed in looking out for others and strengthening the bond that united people. His kindness earned him the respect of many and the affection of all who knew him. He was loved because he genuinely cared for others. Above all, he understood the importance of faith. He trusted in God, sought strength through prayer, and lived with the belief that faith should guide one's action. His relationship with God shaped his character, his compassion, and his outlook on life. Even through hardship, he remained steadfast, believing that God would always provide a way. Although we grieve his passing, we also thank for the life he lived. His legacy is not found in wealth or possession, but in the values he passed on: faith, sacrifice, humility, hard work, compassion, and unconditional love. While his physical presence is no longer with us, his memory will remain in our hearts. His example will continue to guide us. The love he gave will live on through his family and all who had the privilege of knowing him. May we honor his memory by living as he did, serving others with humility, loving our families without reservation, trusting in God through every season of life, and making sacrifices that leave a lasting legacy. Finally, Danny, rest in eternal peace, dear cousin. Your work on earth is complete, but your love and your example will remain with us forever.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash. So I would immediately invite Mr. Russell Ramlagan, if he can make his way forward, please.
Good morning to all. Today is a sad and emotional day as we gather to celebrate the life of Danny Ramdial. Danny was my cousin. Our mothers were sisters. And from a very early age, our siblings were taught by our grandmother and our parents that we were not simply cousins, but we were to live life together, grow together, and to carry the bond as brothers and sisters all our lives. That teaching helped to shape our lives even to this day. As young children, Danny, together with our siblings and our many other cousins, were raised almost as one family. We ran through the same yard, sat on the same table, and were corrected by the same watchful elders. Our grandmother's home in Sukhan Trace was the heart of it all. I remember the many wonderful vacations spent there, days that seemed to stretch forever, filled with laughter and the quiet comfort of family close by. Even as an infant, Danny stayed with us at our home as he received his early education at the Lingua Presbyterian School. That closeness never faded. Danny never missed any of our family functions. He was always supportive and helpful, and more often than not was the last to leave. Today, as we celebrate his life, our family and indeed all of us would remember him as a quiet and obedient son, a brother beyond measure, a caring and loving husband, a proud and protective father, a kind-hearted neighbor, and a trusted friend. He lived the very values that our grandmother and parents instilled in us: loyalty, love, and family above all. That you will be missed, you will be deeply missed, and may your soul rest in peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Russell Ramlagan. So, from what the sentiments expressed by both our speakers will just endorse that Danny can be considered, or he would have earned the title of husband, father extraordinaire. I invite none other than Terence to share his sentiments. Terence Victor.
Hayebi Akila, Jayebi Akila. Baba, you start off by saying it. We come and we'll leave alone. I offer salutations to all in whatever name. As introduced, I am an in-law to the family. A journey that I started almost 3 decades ago. One that I have no regret. And that is to the Ramdial family, of which Dian is a part. And I was so fortunate for that almost 3 decades to meet Danny and spend some good laughs and quality time with him. And Danny, as I say, we come alone and we go alone. And listening to all of the other speakers, it's only one thing we'll carry with us, is that good name. And looking around here today, no one needs to convince the other that Danny is carrying a good name. And it's all because of his deeds and his actions and his loyalty towards his family. Tony asked for forgiveness in terms of becoming emotional. And if it's so, we may all have to ask for that forgiveness. Here there is deep grief. And with deep grief, it's because there's deep love. And I just want to give one message here today. Baba, I don't know. And you spoke about reincarnation, and we are of the expectation that Danny will be, on the journey and back. Always in a better place. And he was in a good place with his family and support. But I don't know. They say the soul is wrong. And Merlin spoke about rainfall, and sometimes people say, Danny crying. Is it that he's listening to us? Is it that he's hearing us? To know that all of us love him? What I want us to do is to don't wait until all of us here want to say something good about this gentleman. Don't wait until it's too late. You don't tell somebody you love them. You don't tell somebody you appreciate them. You don't want to tell somebody I'll give you your support. That must be evident in your everyday life and living. Do it while you have the chance. Nobody is perfect. And all of us would want to go someday and be like Danny. I personally want to do that. I don't know if I'll accomplish that. I would want people to speak good of me. But the only way to do that, and some speakers said it, I think Uncle Nizam, do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Danny was a respectable person, and he was respected by many. Where's the twins? The twins. Devanan and Dianan. The twins. Come. Danny respected and more so gained the respect of these two gentlemen here. And that would speak volumes. These two gentlemen here gained the respect. And I want to say to you all, thanks for the days leading up to Ashley for supporting this gentleman, because he appreciated what you all do. All right? So continue to support this family. Be the protector in whatever way you can, and I will support in that way. Okay? I just want to thank you so much. Just want to sing one little chant and that's it, right? Narayana, Narayana, Jai Govinda Hare, Narayana, Sri Narayana, Jai Narayana, Narayana, Jai Govinda Hare, Narayana, Sri Narayana. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Victor. So, in keeping with the program again, we will have an open floor session, but I just want to emphasize the importance of whatever sentiments you're expressing, whatever experiences you're expressing, please keep it short, as short as possible, because I'm sure there will be a few persons who will want to step forward. Is there anyone stepping forward? I see Laro is making his way. So let's not be out too much to the back. If you know you want to say something, just come and stand here. So whoever is standing next will be the next speaker. Laro.
Namaste, all Sitaram, Salam Alaikum. Good day to each and everyone. I just want to reiterate something that Baba said. He says one way only that we will get away from death is when we praise the Lord and do the right thing. Good day to each and everyone.
Thank you, Laro. So if there is no other member of the audience, Pandit, I guess I'll hand over to you to do the audio is. Oh, Mr. Gul. Right.
So thank you very much, dear Milling. And I am also an in-law. Milling is my wife. And Dian is my sister-in-law. There's so much love, I mean, coming into this family that, you know, these people have given to me. You know, it's outpouring. And Danny, we being two in-laws, you know, I never knew that he treasured me so much, because I could probably sing a verse. And I have always said that Danny, Jankie, Ramdial, you will always be my #1 supporter. When nobody clapped, I said that before, when nobody clapped when I sang my bhajan at Sumani Trace Baba, Danny, the only clap that I heard was Danny, and I said thank you very much. And that gave me the inspiration to continue to do Nam Smaran, right? So I want to be short according to Milling, and I want to leave you with something that my father taught me. He said, we have the word habit, right? If we take the H off from habit, we remain with a bit. We have a bit, right? If we take the A off, we remain with bit. And if we take the B off, we remain with it. So we have to be careful of what we germinate in our life, the type of life that we live, you know. Be very careful of that road that you go down, right? Wherever religion you follow. Sri Satya Sai Baba says, if you are Muslim, be the best Muslim there is. If you are Hindu, be the best Hindu there is. And if you are Christian, be the best Christian there is, right? So we want to always start the day with love, fill the day with love, spend the day with love, and end the day with love. Om Sai Ram.
Thank you for those sentiments, Fabian. So if there is no one, you're coming this way? Or no? If there is no one else, Pandit, I will hand over to you shortly. Just to guide you accordingly, after Pandit does his closing prayer, we will have the final viewing of the body. And of course, in order to have some order, maybe Adi, you all can open up the space there a little bit and they can come this way? Or should they come on the clockwise? Okay, so Yes, we go in clockwise so that way we would not have confusion. And following the final viewing, there will be, I believe the bhajans will be played through the system unless I wasn't told if someone is singing a bhajan. And with that, Pandit will proceed to the show of peace. So given that, Pandit, I hand over to you.
Thank you very much. The different speeches made by the different friends of the departed, that could tell you the life that he lived and take pattern of his life and become a perfect human being, a complete human being, and become a divine human being. Take part and walk in his footsteps, so people will talk about you all the same way. I will do the final bhajan and closing prayer, but I see a Pandit here. Pandit Hemraj, he was assisting in the wedding also, so you come and give your blessing. I now see him here, as I said. He helped Pandit Vedana in the wedding, but I didn't see him, but I see this Pandit.
Sitaram, everyone. First of all, I would just like to take this opportunity to extend my deepest condolences to members of the family. And I know it is a sad day for us all, and it would even be a sadder day, if that's a word, for the members of this family. But I just want to give you words of encouragement. And this may not be any sort of consolation, but I can tell you, everything is going to be okay. Today you're probably feeling sad, but everything is going to be okay. And do not lose faith in God. I would just like for us to join in a little prayer. Harihi Om Sri Ramaya Namaha. I invite you all to put hands together. In times like these, the only thing that we can do is to pray. And the only one who knows where his soul is none other than God. And we should put faith in God and pray to God, asking him to guide and protect his soul and allow his soul to be able to gain that moksha. Sri Ram Chandra Kripalu Bhajumana Harana Bhava Bhayadarunam Nava Kanjalo Chana Kanja Mukakar Kanja Para Kanjarunam Kandara Payaganita Amita Chabhinava Nila Niraja Sundaram Patapita Manahutari Ruchi Suchi Naumi Janaka Sutavaram Bhajudina Bandhu Dinesha Danav Daitya Vanshani Kanjanam Raghunanda Ananda Kanda Kaushala Chandra Dasharatha Nandanam Sira Mukutta Kundala Tilakachar Udara Anga Vibhushanam Ajana Bhuja Shara Chapadarasan Gramajita Karadushanam Iti Vadati Tulasi Dasa Shankar Shesha Muni Manaranjanam Mama Hridaya Kanjani Vasa Kuruka Madi Kaladala Ganjanam Sri Ram Sri Ram Sri Ram Ayodhyapati Ramachandra ki jai. Thank you very much, Panditji, for the opportunity.
Thank you very much for on behalf of the audience for your wonderful blessing. He gives you a part of the Ramayana, the glories of Lord Rama, the beauty of Lord Rama, where he have long, mighty, powerful arms, broad chest, smiling face, golden crown, and you're getting blessing from on top also. It is said in the Holy Scriptures, whenever the divines are pleased, they shower blessing in Kaljug in this Iron Age in the form of rain. But in the past, Satyug, Treta, and Dwapar, the last 3 ages, the divines shower blessings of flowers from the heavens upon earth. So thank you, Panditji. May you stand again as I do the final bhajan. Because sometimes you go there, you have 6 and 7 and 9 of them to burn, you know. And the weather is so also. Hari Om. Itana Chukarana Swami Jab Pranatan Sinikale. Itana Chukarana
Swami Jab Pranatan Sinikale.
Mukakara Haraha
Jab Pranatan Sinikale.
Itana
Tu karna Swami जब प्राण तन से निकले
भागीरथी कचच हो काशी कचिरमरघच हो भागीरथी कचच हो काशी कचिरमरघच हो शिव पार्वती
निकट हो जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तो करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले
शुभ श्वेत भस्मयंग हो लिपटा हुआ भुजंग हो भस्मयंग हो लिपटा हुआ भुजंग हो माता सती अर्धंग हो
जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तू करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले
जमरो त्रिशूल करहो कचि में बाघंबरा हो जमरो त्रिशूल करहो कचि में बाघंबरा हो बैठे विभ्रेश पर
हो जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तू करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले
रुद्राक्ष के हो माला शिव कांचनयन ज्वाला रुद्राक्ष के हो माला शिव कांचनयन ज्वाला गले में परे कपाला जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तो करना
स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले
रुद्राक्ष मेरे गल हो मस्तक पर बेल जल हो रुद्राक्ष मेरे गल हो मस्तक पर बेल जल हो मुख जाह्नवी का जल हो जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना
तू करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले
यम जो जब यरे हो श्री लाल शिव खरे हो यम जो जब यरे हो श्री लाल शिव खरे हो हम ध्यान में परे हो जब प्राण तन से निकले
इतना तू करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले
The last verse says, may the Ganges water be into my mouth at the dying point. But today you can get pipe water, the pipe and have none. Sometimes you don't have. Ganges water, if you don't get Ganges water, then you put a gold ring in the lota of water and you spring giving to the dying person drop by drop in the mouth because the mouth is dry. But today you're calling the best daughter, the best son, the best grandchild, and then answer himself. And you throw dry and you want water, you know. And the best son, best daughter ain't coming, best grandchild. And that is the nature of this world. What you do is that you're going to get, eh? If you plant mango, you can't get coconut. You plant mango you're going to reap. You do good, good shall follow you. And bad, same way, bad fruit will come. I'm doing closing prayer now. May we close in final prayer. May you bow head as I chant mantra of blessing upon this family and closing and final prayer for the soul. Hari Om Ganapating Girija Prishabhadvajam Shanamukho Nandi Mukhadim Dimam Manujamala Trishula Mriga Swacham Kuru Sadaiva Subham Jai Mangalam Kuru Sadaiva Subham Jai Mangalam Kuru Sadaiva Subham Jai Mangalam Om Anadi Nithanonanta Shankha Chakra Gadadharan Akshaya Pundarikaksha Prita Moksha Prado Bhavan Asato Pushpa Sankashang Pitavasa Samachutam Yenamasyanti Govindang Nateshang Vidyate Bhayam Krishna Krishna Kripalo Twangati Nangati Pradam Sansararna Magnanang Prasida Parameshwaram Boliye Krishna Chan Bhagwan Ki Jai Aryama Bhagwan Ki Jai Sarva Pitran Ki Jai Satya Sanatan Dharma Ki Jai Dhanyabad. Thank you.
Before I give the chairman,
Take a seat.
You can take a seat. Before I give the chairperson, I want to really commend Panditji for his age and the outstanding sermon he gave. I'm sure that, you know, he make you taking a page from Danny's life today. Pandit had been so very disciplined in his life, with very strong personality, that I said that if he was the commissioner of police, this country would have been going in a really great direction. Pandit don't mix matters. He's very serious and he's very amicable. No matter what problem you have, you could go to him and he will help you solve it. You know, that is something else. But over to our chairperson.
Thank you, Videsh. I missed what Videsh was saying, but yes, Pandit, I commend you for your effort and the wonderful and Yesti Sanskar that you conducted this morning. We would invite everyone to have the viewing of the body. Of course, when you come, you're coming on this side and you are walking around. There are beautiful flowers this way. And if the persons who are seated in the shed can do so first, and then those who are seated downstairs can follow, so we don't have a crowd around this area. So I invite you now. You can step forward and have a viewing. Thank you.
It was a difficult task, especially in a funeral like this. And she had done a great job. You know,
Thank you, Videsh. One thing I say, it's very difficult to stand and do the cheering at a funeral, but I practice what I preach, I tend to detach myself until I'm done, and then I put my emotions after. Thank you. Yeah. So, okay, so you want to sing? Come, Uncle K, so come, you want to sing a bhajan?
So while you all here, you can continue with a little chant. There will be a little singing, a little bhajan.
Well, namaste and sitaram. First, I'm going to do a chant before I do a bhajan.
We also have water to the back there. Anybody wants water, it's hard to get at you, but there are a lot of water and soft drinks and things to the back there.
Bole Prabhu Shri Ram Chandra ki jai. Jai Guru Omkara, Jaya Jai. Satguru Omkara Om. Jai Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya. Satguru Omkara Om. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Hara 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 Mahadeva,
Hara 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 Mahadeva.
Jaya Shiva Omkara, Jaya Jaya, Satguru Omkara Om.
Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara.
मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे
अपनी शरण में ले लो राम।
लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो, लोचन मन में
जगे न हो तो जुगुल चरण में
ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपने शरण में ले लो राम। जीवन देखे जाल बिछाया, रच के माया नाच नचाया,
जीवन देखे जाल बिछाया, रच की माया नाच निछाया।
चिंता मेरे कभी मिटेगी, चिंता मेरे कभी मिटेगी, जब चिंतन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे
अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम।
तुमने लाखों पापे तारे, मेरी बारी बाजे हारे, बाजे हारे, मेरे पास ना पुण्य की पूजा, मेरे पास ना
पुण्य के पूजे पर पूजन में
ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम,
मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम।
राम है राम, राम है राम, घर घर यत को धर धर बत को, कहाँ कहाँ अपना सरपत को, इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको राम है राम, इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको, मुझे मरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। प्रेम से बोलिए राजा रामचंद्र की जय।
बोलिए कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। जय हरे कृष्णा, जय हरे कृष्णा, गोवर्धन गिरधारी। जय हरे कृष्णा, जय हरे कृष्णा,
गोवर्धन गिरिधारी।
राधा मोहन राधा जीवन,
राधा मोहन राधा जीवन,
राधा मोहन राधा जीवन,
राधा मोहन राधा जीवन,
मंगल कुंज बिहारी।
मंगल कुंज बिहारी,
मंगल कुंज बिहारी।
मंगल कुंज बिहारी।
जय हरे कृष्णा, जय हरे कृष्णा, गोवर्धन गिरधारी। जय हरे कृष्णा, जय हरे कृष्णा, गोवर्धन गिरधारी। राधा मोहन राधा जीवन, राधा मोहन राधा जीवन, मंगल कुंज बिहारी। बोलो मंगल कुंज बिहारी, बोलो मंगल कुंज बिहारी।
जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। और कोई न केवन हारा हो, फिर तू भी बेड़ा पार करो। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे।
जय 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 हरे।
तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर रे,
विष को भी अमृत कर रे, तू चाहे तू सब कुछ कर रे, विष को भी अमृत कर रे, पूर्ण कर रे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर रे सबकी आशा, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे।
आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरत चमका रे भगवान। आज अंधेरे
में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका रे भगवान। भक्त कर है हमें राह दिखारे, भगवन राह दिखारे, भक्त कर है हम राह दिखारे, भगवन राह दिखारे। करम करम पर किरण बिछारे, भगवन किरण बिछारे। इन यकियन को प्रभु कराए, इन यकियन को प्रभु कराए। ज्योति से पहचान, ज्योति से पहचान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका रे भगवान। हम तो है संसार तिहारे, प्रभु संसार तिहारे। हम तो है संसार तिहारे, प्रभु संसार तिहारे। तेरी दया पर हम अधिकारे, प्रभु है हम अधिकारे। तेरी दया पर हम अधिकारे, प्रभु है हम अधिकारे। दुनिया होवे सुखी हमारे, दुनिया होवे सुखी हमारे। ऐसा रे भरधान, ऐसा रे भरधान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका रे भगवान। जय राधा माधव, जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय राधा माधव,
जय कुंज बिहारी। जय गो Gopi Janavallabha, Jai Gopi Janavallabha, Jai Girivaradhari, Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Bihari, Yashodanandana Bhaja Janaranjana,
Yashodanandana Brajavanandana,
Yashodanandana Bhaja Janaranjana,
Yashodanandana Brajavanandana,
Yashodanandana Bhaja Janaranjana,
Yashodanandana Brajavanandana,
Yamuna Tiravanachari, Yamuna Tiravanachari, Jai Girivaradhari, Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Bihari, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
प्रेम से बोले राजा रामचंद्र की जय। राम नाम सत्य है।
जीने के लिए सोचा है नहीं, दर्द समाते होंगे, मुस्कुरा कोई मुस्कुरा कहे ओ जाने, मुस्कुरा कभी तो लगता है जैसे होठों पे कर्ज रखता, तुझसे नाराज नहीं, जिंदगी हैरान हूँ मैं, ओ हैरान हूँ मैं, तेरे मासूम सवालों से परेशान हूँ मैं, ओ परेशान हूँ मैं, तुझसे नाराज नहीं, जिंदगी हैरान हूँ मैं, ओ हैरान हूँ मैं, ओ हैरान हूँ।
अकेले तुम जो हम तुम संग है तो फिर क्या गम, तू मेरा दिल तू मेरी जान,
सबसे प्यारा
हैं कहाँ, दुनिया से जाने वाले जाने चले जाते हैं कहाँ।
लगा ले पड़े हैं किसने दाग तेरे दामन